Today we're here to check out which one of these rappers has the best hands. Out of all these rappers, the ones that are titled in the video are NBA Youngboy, Lil TJ, and NLE Choppa. I don't really know any of the other ones that are gonna be in this video, so we're just gonna see who has the best hands.
Sometimes being a superstar can get overwhelming. Here are a few rappers that got into fights with their fans.
The only rapper that I've seen actually get into a fight, or there's actually been a few. Chief Keef, I've seen a video. X, I've seen videos, and that's about it. No one really else. Maybe Ski Mask Slumgod, but I've never seen anyone else. I seen NBA Youngboy, or NBA Youngboy, you know, he's like super aggressive and stuff, but I never seen him get in a fight.
We'll start off with NBA Youngboy. Youngboy is known for being on Demon Time.
Exactly.
I mean, his song, Right Night, is even a theme song to the Black Forces meme, and I'm pretty sure this night, Youngboy was wearing a pair. On September 21st, 2018.
You know what's crazy too is recently NBA Youngboy said that he's terrified of people.
I'm terrified of people.
And I feel like he's changed so much recently, and it's so like it's just crazy to see.
He just finished performing at the National in Richmond, Virginia, when he jumped off the stage and started rushing towards a fan in the crowd. It's no telling what this guy did to make Youngboy so mad, but he definitely paid for it. As soon as Youngboy approached the fan,
what the fuck
he threw
did he
a
do?
punch, landing it. Immediately after that, the rapper's friend followed with another punch, but by this time, dude in the crowd was already getting handled. The crowd was shocked as you heard screaming and saw everyone scrambling, trying to record the fight. And even though it probably seemed like it was going on forever, the fight lasted a few seconds before security rushed in and broke it up. But Youngboy fans have a reputation of fighting rappers because earlier this year, one of them got into a fight with NLE Choppa. NLE Choppa used to be a real hothead, so him getting into a fight isn't too much of a surprise. But as he grew older and met more people in the industry, he really matured. And
you know what's crazy? Rappers probably have to go through so many people testing them.
Stop playing with boy. Stop it. Stop it.
Nowadays, like especially if you rap about like street shit and all that, you probably get tested every day by people just wanting to see how you really are, like, you know, if you really are about what you talk about. I don't know. People be crazy nowadays.
No matter how much someone has grown, everyone has a pushing point. And this fan found out NLE's real quick. On January 17th, 2022, NLE Choppa was shopping in the mall when a fan approached him and asked him multiple times for a picture. After Choppa didn't hear the fan's request, the fan started getting louder. Once he got up on Choppa, the rapper threw a punch and the fight broke out between the two.
I could really tell. That's why I was finna de-escalate. I was from like, my man, like I had my earphones in. I just didn't hear you, bro.
But his tone of voice was a little bit.
Yeah, it was just crazy. And like, he jumped at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I just look at him, I'm like,
I seen that.
And like, in the split second of me thinking, I'm like, man, should I pop on this nigga, man? And I just went here and fired on him because I just feel like, if I would have turned my back.
After a few seconds, the man who just fought Choppa popped up on the camera and repeatedly said, I just knocked Choppa out, while calling him out of his name.
I think I seen that actually. You know what's crazy? I was about to say is if you just walk away from the situation, you're gonna get called a bitch, I feel like. And even if you do something about it, you're still gonna get called out for it. So I feel like it's a lose-lose situation either way, which that sucks for rappers because how else they're just trying to live their normal lives, you feel me? And they got these people that they don't know they keep trying to come up to him and test him.
You can also hear people in the background saying things like, he just beat NLE Choppa's ass. A few hours later, the Memphis rapper went to Twitter to defend himself, saying that he slipped and fell, and the allegations saying he got knocked out were false. He also made another lengthy tweet saying how he tried to maintain his peace, but people just keep trying him. Up next, we have Kanye West. On January 13th, 2022, Kanye is seen in a video screaming, "Get away from me," at a woman who is trying to calm him down. She also repeatedly says, I'm your family, but Ye was too hot to care. According to TMZ, they were told that she's Kanye's cousin. Just seconds later, the video pans over to a man lying on the ground, holding his head. Witnesses say that Kanye punched the guy twice, and as the guy fell, he hit his head on the concrete. They also said that Kanye asked...
Kanye is so crazy, bro. The last like 2 years, they even have that term, go Kanye crazy or whatever it is, you know? This dude is crazy. I don't know why anyone would try to test Kanye, even knowing how he's not. I feel like he's not crazy to the point where he would just like fight anybody, but apparently this guy made him mad enough to fight him. I don't know what the reason was, but apparently he knocked bro out. Did bro get what he deserved? I don't know, because who knows what happened.
A group of people waiting outside not to take any pictures, and he also said something about them not understanding what he's going through right now. Someone in the crowd replied with a witty comment saying it's okay, we all go through family stuff. That's when Ye allegedly let off the 2 punches.
I'ma just tell you that blue mask didn't stop that knockout. AM in front of the world.
What the fuck?
I'm saying, you don't know what.
Bro, you know those big ass red boots that are coming out? That everyone got them. I feel like that type of style from Kanye, because he keeps wearing these SpongeBob ass boots everywhere.
Do you like my new boots?
For some reason that's fashion now, and I don't understand it because they're ugly as fuck. Imagine getting knocked out by someone in those big ass red boots, bro. Like, you can't come back from that. There's no way.
So I can understand he just wants peace during these hard times. The next rapper was on stage having a face-off with a fan when he was slammed into the crowd. Plies has been real quiet lately, but when he was popping, he created many hit songs like Ran Off on the Plug Twice and Rock. In this situation, Plies was on stage at one of his shows when he invited a fan on stage. After arriving on stage, the fan got all up into his face, kinda like a standoff. After a few seconds of looking each other in the eyes, the fan grabbed Plies and slammed him into the crowd. His security followed them into the crowd and gave the fan a bad beating. But unlike Plies, who just got...
How do you go to someone's concert, get invited on stage, and then suplex him into the crowd like it's the WWE? That doesn't make any type of sense. Like, then why go to the concert? I don't understand shit, bro. I don't understand the way people think.
Snuck while performing. XXXTentacion.
I've seen this,
Rest in
bro.
peace to X. But I couldn't leave this situation out of this video. On June 7th, 2017, X was performing at the Observatory during his revenge tour when an enraged fan ran on stage and sucker punched the rapper, knocking him out cold. After he was knocked out, security ran to the rescue and beat the fan up. It was rumored that the situation wasn't random though. It was actually linked to some beef between X and Rob Stone, the guy who made that Chill Bill song. X went to Twitter after the show ended and claimed that security, along with the rest of the venue staff, set him up to get sucker punched, which kinda makes sense because how did they let this guy get all the way on stage and to X before they stopped him? He also made a tweet sending a threat out to his haters saying, next time make sure you kill me so I can't talk shit. The guy who attacked X was also stabbed that same night. The Florida rapper addressed it, but quickly deleted the tweet saying, several stab wounds, he in critical condition. He might be dead in a few hours, just saying. So X was clearly aware of who was behind this attack and the condition they were left in. But this year just wasn't a very peaceful year for the young star. Just 11 days later, on June 18th, X was performing at a concert when he told everyone he was going to run through the crowd, and if anyone touched him, he'd punch them. Man, X was on bad timing ever since he got snuck as he made his way through the rowdy crowd.
But I don't understand it because he's always been known for fighting. Like, in all those podcasts and like when he was coming up, he literally would tell stories and interviews and everything that he's just a fighter, like he's a hothead.
I bit his flesh out and like grabbed the glass shard and like poked him with it type shit. Like,
even when he was locked up, he was always just fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and he's like broken bones in his fists and shit. And so I don't get why people are surprised when he's like saying shit like this, or when he was like just retaliating back, you know? Like, you should know, bro.
With the right hook, the guy who got hit was stunned, holding his mouth. X then got all in his face, yelling before stumping off. He completely brushed this situation off when it was addressed during an interview with TMZ, saying how people are just hating on him and he knows problems come with fame. 4 months later, on October 22nd, 2017, X was crowd surfing during his Rolling Loud set when he was seen from multiple camera angles punching a guy in his face repeatedly. He quickly went to Twitter after the show and said, "I'm just letting everyone know ahead of time that I punched someone in their face today because I was assaulted while I was performing." He then confirmed it on his Instagram story, saying before anyone else sees the video and makes any assumptions, he's gonna beat everyone to it and let them know it was self-defense. This next artist actually challenged one of his fans to a fight on stage. Lil TJ, popular Bronx rapper Lil TJ, was performing at one of his shows in Manchester, UK on November 16th, 2021 when someone in the crowd threw a water bottle at him. He immediately stopped the show and threatened to fight the culprit by...
Someone in the crowd that does this shit is just drunk, because how do you pay to go to someone's show and then disrespect them? That literally makes no sense to me. You're literally giving them money just to disrespect them, or or nowadays I feel like everyone just tries to prove that they're hard to other people. Like no one gives a fuck. Like I don't know, I really don't know how people think.
My hands ready, work, come on. No, handle. Come on, I'm gonna bring you up. You wanna fight, right?
Damn.
Oh, alright. Who was it? Alright, there we go. Y'all niggas is blood out here. I don't wanna hear nothing. Cause if it's a son, you can come on the stage, I swear to God.
He was hot too, you can tell.
Like, who wanna fight? And bring him on stage. I wanna show him how my hands really work. Another video showed his security hitting a fan after pulling him to the front, which a lot of people didn't really like.
And
according to
mostly,
someone who was...
all these rappers, bro, they have security. Like these people act like they aren't gonna get beat up by security no matter what, right? Like they're just doing it for the attention and the clout. A lot of people, when they get drunk, they're hotheads and they just do dumb stuff. Like you guys know, I'm pretty sure everyone at least has one person in their friend group who, when they get drunk, they get aggressive and just start thinking they could beat up everybody. I'm pretty sure, because I know a lot of people like that.
The show, it only lasted 25 minutes before he stopped it, took his chains off, and tried to get the guy on stage. Just 5 days before this incident, he was involved in another fight following a club appearance in Southampton.
So
after
crazy,
he performed, videos surfaced of him defending himself while he was being attacked by a small group of people in the street. It seems like TJ isn't a fan favorite. This next rapper got into a fight during a UFC event, but he wasn't the one booked that night.
Oh,
6ix9ine on September 25th, 2021.
Nah, there's a video of him getting down on the freeway, right? And I don't know if it's in LA or in Texas or somewhere, but people pulled up to the freeway or like outside the airport. They ended up getting down, but they showed this. I don't know if they're gonna talk about that.
But a lot of other big celebrities were attending UFC 266 as 6ix9ine was arriving at the scene. A fan threw a drink at him. After 6ix9ine got enraged at the fan, he threw his drink back, starting a fight. Security quickly intervened and prevented it from going too far while escorting the artist away from the scene.
Like
even though this was a short and quick altercation, I'm sure that the fan went home satisfied. But 6ix9ine gets embarrassed in public often. He even got punched in the face for being disrespectful a few months ago while walking through a club. At this point, 6ix9ine just needs to stay in the house. And check out this video before you go.
Everyone in there I expected. The only one I didn't expect was Plies, probably because I haven't heard of bro in a really long time. Like he said, he hasn't been out that much. But everyone in there I expected. There's probably a lot more rappers that have been into altercations and stuff like that. I'm gonna probably have to check them out in other videos. But I don't know why these people keep testing these rappers like they're not normal humans and like they don't have big ass security guards. Like they're just not gonna do anything back, you know? All these people just want attention and clout, and I don't understand it. But that was the end of that video. I hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below what you guys want me to react to next. Subscribe for new. Like this video if you enjoyed it. I'm out. Peace.